Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, May 15th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is love is the through line. And hi, I'm back, hopefully. Where have I been? I guess the better question would be where haven't I been? I went on a bit of a trip that was supposed to take a week and that I had intended to do videos through. And because of the nature of life and the nature of twin flame journey, it ended up taking much longer. We really had to be in the flow, and it was a really good lesson. I always talk about the importance of walking my talk in regards to what I teach you, and basically everything that I've ever said in my horoscopes was brought to me and pushed me to the next level, to the edge of it. So it's all true and it all works, and let's keep going from there. I'll probably reveal stuff as it goes along, but that's basically the short of it. I want to say thank you for all the nice messages I got. I got some other interesting ones, and for those, who are watching me who can't understand my journey, I just kind of wonder why. Why are you resonating? Why are you watching? And maybe it's time to take a little bit more note. Anyways, what a day to come back with. I was really hoping, really hoping to get back into California before these shifts, because California is such a grounded, stable energy for me, and the state we were in is ruled by Aquarius, and I was like, ugh, can I be in a Uranus shift in an Aquarian state? I don't have to be, but this is a big thing, this Uranus into Taurus thing. Now I feel good, because I know before the year was even over, I was already introducing everybody into what this energy was going to be. And hopefully you read some of my updates to help you ground in for this energy, because that's one of the big importance energies in and through Uranus shifting into Taurus. The grounding feeling. Taurus energy is such an interesting energy. Taurus is traditionally ruled by Venus energy, but I also do really connect with Taurus being co-ruled with Earth. So it's Venus and Earth, which do have these very yin energies. And again, I feel like I have you prepared, because we've been talking about the yin, the importance of the yin, with Uranus, the planet of change, the planet of liberation, moving into the very yin sign of Taurus. We are going to have yin breakthroughs. What this is going to mean is even more, we are going to have to understand and flow with the, how do I put it? Well, the work of yin, the flow of yin, the chaos of yin, the unknown energy of yin. I think that's one of the big things. Astrologers, we like to predict, this is how you're going to feel, this is what's going to happen. I think Uranus and Taurus is going to be somewhat unpredictable as we have these yin breakthroughs up the wazoo. Now, we're just getting a little taste of this. Uranus is moving into Taurus for now. It's moving back out, back into Aries in November, so it's just this little taste. Going retrograde in August, I believe. It's just a little taste of what the release of the yin, what this Shakti energy is really going to be. A lot of you may kind of feel, as this shift happens, Kundalini rising experiences coming up in and through you. Even as your Kundalini rises, even more so, it is so important to connect with the earth. Connect with that energy. Ground in. More than ever, grounding in to earth is so important to help get us through this. Help reconnect us to nature. Our nature and the nature of this planet that we live on. That's really interesting. I remember last night as I was falling asleep, this energy was running through me, and I was really imagining connecting in to the soul of the earth. That was part of it, connecting to the soul of the earth, recognizing the yin energy in the soul of the earth. And it was reminding me of a Rumi quote You are the soul of the universe, and your name is love. And I think that's a big part of that. That's a big part of this Venus energy. That's a big part of this yin energy. And that's a big part of all the work overall that we have been doing, is shifting from fear to love. And so this is an opportunity, as we embrace this yin even more so, to embrace that love energy. One of the things that was also popping into my head, and I had to listen to it right before I did this horoscope, there is a version of What a Wonderful World with Louis Armstrong where he does a little spoken intro. And he says, hey, this is a wonderful world, but sometimes these people come up to me and like, hey, Pops, how can you say this is a wonderful world with this war and the pollution and hunger? And he says, seems to me that it's not the world that's so horrible, but what we're doing to it. And love, baby, love, that's the secret. And that is the secret with all of these transits that we're moving through, is shifting us from a place to fear to love, in a place from this over mental energy into this place where we can trust and find our own personal soul flow. Uranus and Taurus, there's going to be a lot of things going on, but if you can find that place, then you are going to keep shifting into that energy that's true to you. Remember, Uranus ultimately wants us, needs us to be our most authentic selves. So this is our authentic self when it comes to love, when it comes to our yin, when it comes to how we flow. And this, in return, is going to help us boost our worth. It's going to help us boost our talents, bring forth our gifts. I always love that Rumi poem, let the beauty you love be what you do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Kneel and kiss the sky? I'm mixing up things. Kneel and kiss the ground. I think. Wow. Okay. I'm mixing up so many different things right now. But anyway, what is your way of bringing forth your worship, your reverence, your yin, your gifts? What are you meant to give birth to and bring forth? Uranus is going to be stimulating that. Uranus, for many of us, is going to be, or Uranus and Taurus, a birthing process. I even think for Mother Earth, I'm really interested to see after, the 7 years that we go through this transit, what is the Earth going to look like? Is it going to look the same? How fascinating, that so many Earth changes have been happening as we build into this. And it's not something to be scared of, but this is a call to tune into our intuition so that we are connected to nature, so that we can move with nature rather than being in fear of the nature and the nature shifts that will be happening. Is there anything else I want to say? Yes. I mentioned the grounding thing. Nervous system, endocrine system, thyroid. Taurus rules the neck. And so with Uranus moving into Taurus, we're moving from head, Aries is the head, into the neck. So taking really good care of your endocrine system, taking really good care of still your nervous system, especially with Chiron and Aries, but your thyroid as well during this time. Very important. Are you in tune with your thyroid? I love The Medical Medium. He has a great book. Check that out. All right, let's look at some of the other big shifts that are happening. We also have a new moon happening. The new moon is happening at 4:48 a.m., just a few hours before that shift. This new moon is at 24 degrees Taurus. I looked up the Sabian symbol and I was like, that's pretty interesting. The Sabian symbol for Taurus 24 is an Indian warrior riding fiercely, human scalps hanging from his belt. And it just reminds me of what have we been doing? Even as we were on this longest road trip ever, watching some people on the road and how some people would harass other people and get right up behind them because oh, you're going too slow. What on earth are we doing? That's not love. Again, it is this shift from fear to love. We have been in this place where we have showed dominance by taking the scalps or trying to humiliate others. But what is that? And where is our worth when we have to do that? If our worth is tied into humiliating somebody else, we don't really have any strong worth going on. So this is a call for that shift. I love that it's at 24 degrees. That's 6 energy. And 6 energy is Venus. So this is a very strong Venus energy. Love, peace, harmony, beauty. and it all starts within you. This is also a really great new moon for manifesting abundance. Taurus is the sign of abundance. I feel like I'm like playing catch up for all the Taurus that I haven't talked about, so stuffing it all in right here in this container. But again, it all goes back to that love energy. I remember I had a client who on all of her checks, she would write, money is love. Energy is love. Love is energy. Money is energy. Money is love. Connecting that, remembering that, bringing that in, that is going to be the secret, the ticket. Besides that, again, so many shifts. We have Mars, oh, this is interesting. Mars is at 29 degrees through the majority of the day, 29 degrees Capricorn, preparing to shift into Aquarius. And like I wrote in that post that I made, wow, this is a lot of electrical energies that are coming in. The grounding is very important, but through the day with Mars at 29 degrees Capricorn, we have to be very aware of the control energy. So as we step into the flow, as we step into love, there are going to be those who are so fearful and really buckle down into that control energy. And I have that in the cards right here. I have the control. Here I have morality, and here I have conditioning. And we have been conditioned to follow that authority. So be very aware of those two different energies that are moving through the day as we have Mars at 29 degree Capricorn, falling into the authority, falling under the thumb of authority, and that Uranus moving into Taurus, breaking that yin through that's like, come, this is the way. This is the way. What is your way? I can't tell you what your way is, but this is the way. What is your flow? Be very aware of that, and be aware that behind these energies, it's fear. It's always fear that's behind these energies. It's not love. So we have that interesting shift. Hopefully I will talk about Mars into Aquarius tomorrow, but realize that. Now, as we have this Mars shift, we're building into this square between Mars and Uranus. So the square between this electrical energy and this fiery energy. Firecrackers, for sure, coming up. We may feel it in ourselves. We may even feel it as those energies that be. I wish I had that painting sitting right there. Energies that be, the yin and the yang within us. Try to find the balance in and through this. It may cause electrical fires. It may stimulate your nervous system as you try to find your way in and through this to flow it. Just keep noticing. Are you here in this conditioning, control, morality, trapping yourself in the old ways? Or are you finding yourself in the moment, in your yin, in the creativity, and seeing the gifts that are here for you in this moment and connecting into nature? It's going to be so important. Again, with Mars moving into Aquarius, grounding into nature, so important. The last thing, which connects in with all of this in the nervous system, is the moon also shifting into Gemini. So again, mental energy is going to be stimulated, which is just going to feed into all of the nervous energy and the shifts and everything that's going on within us. Keep being conscious in and through this, and consciously tuning into a deeper part of yourself, consciously reminding yourself of your flow, consciously reminding yourself of what love is for you, and to keep choosing that. Love is the through line. All right, so I decided, because of this message, to do the Journey of Love cards. I love these cards. They went with me on the journey, although they hung out in the backpack most of the time. But it's so appropriate, the one I pulled. I love it so much. I pulled Burning Hero. All right. From the transformative fires of life tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fiery, weary soul? Yes, please. Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire, because before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of the fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labor, sweet success will arise, and you can act now, as if that success has already been manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity. Hello, yes. Aquarius and Taurus, yes. Dancing with each other through your heart like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will not only be of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessing too. And there's a little poem that they have in here. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments shared. I savor every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. So, that is it for today. Thank you for your patience, your beautiful messages. I hope to be back tomorrow. I am finding my stability, grounding in. You can go book a reading, GaiaBlooming.com. Those who have booked readings while I was away, I'm getting to you, but if I haven't emailed you yet, please feel free to message me and we will get that set up for you this week. And to my regular clients, I love you and thank you all for your patience as well. Big love. There is enough love in the world for you, and the better it gets, the better it gets. Namaste.